As we mentioned, plenty of cash thrown around, but Steve Smith, the man that we would think that would be of high value, missed out on the big coin, that's for sure.
Yeah, not so much. So played last year for the Rajasthan Royals, was on about 2.5 million there last year, just a lazy 2.5. Anyway, so they released him prior to the auction. He ended up going for just $389,000. So it's a pay cut of over $2 million for him coming into this season. And look, he wasn't that bad last season in the IPL. He averaged 26. He made 3.5 centuries. Not a bad return. He was around the sort of 20 to 30 mark as far as most run scorers in the competition. But the interesting part about this is that Andrew McDonald is the coach of the Rajasthan Royals, who's an Australian assistant coach who's released him. And then Ricky Ponting has picked him up for Delhi Capitals at a pretty record rate. So there'll be some interesting conversations happening around the Australian camp, I would have thought.
I'm sure he goes in there and said, "You didn't want me, Ronnie. You didn't want me." What a bargain, though, really, considering what he was on last time. There's going to be always winners in this sort of situation, and a couple of Aussies have done pretty well.
Yeah, well, Glenn Maxwell's the big one. And when we just spoke about Steve Smith numbers, well, Glenn Maxwell's numbers were a lot worse than Steve Smith's last season, and he's gone for 2.5 million. So it's hard to sort of get a grip on it. So he goes to the Royal Challengers Bangalore. He joins AB de Villiers there. The captain's Virat Kohli. So it's a pretty strong batting lineup there. So last year, Maxwell, his highest score was 32. He averaged just 18 and was the 56th ranked batsman. Yet he's got some pretty big numbers. So, look, those numbers sort of got up there due to a bit of a bidding war that broke out between Bangalore, Kolkata Knight Riders and Chennai Super Kings all went after him. And when there's plenty of interest, yeah, your numbers can get pretty big. So a good day for him. The other one was Jai Richardson, the paceman. He's gone for $2.48 million. So this is his first tournament and he's going to make a couple of mil. So not a bad effort from him. He's off to Kings 11 Punjab. So a good return from him. Last year in the BBL, he was the leading wicket taker. So last season with 29 wickets. So obviously good BBL form correlates to good money in the IPL. The other one that snuck through was Riley Meredith, the Hurricanes paceman. He's gone for 1.4 million. So a good day for him as well.
Certainly, we've got some great depth in our bowling stocks. Just got to sort out our batsmen across all forms. A few did miss out and some surprised. Aaron Finch is probably the one that stands out for me. A bit unlucky, you reckon?
Yeah, probably is. Considering he's the Australian T20 captain, he's one of our best players in the country. Went unsold. There were 27 Aussies that missed out. Aaron Finch obviously won. He averaged just 22 last year, 1.5 century in the IPL. So he went. The other one, Alex Carey, didn't play much last season, was part of the Delhi Capitals, the Delhi team who lost the final last year. He only played 3 games, so he missed out. Marnus Labuschagne missed out as well. And a couple of Englishmen that were over here for the BBL, Alex Hales and Jason Roy, also went unsold. So a few disappointed cricketers there.
It's a bit of a surprise there. I guess Finch didn't have a great BBL, and they do have reserve prices. So if they didn't go for that, they didn't go. How about this? South African all-rounder Chris Morris. Just name his price.
So he's just broken the record. He's made $2.88 million for this upcoming season. Not a bad one. So he's broken the record set by Yuvraj Singh back in 2015. This is him here playing for the Thunder a couple of seasons ago. Now, not many, average cricket fans are going to know much about this guy, but he's a really quick bowling all-rounder, can bowl up around 140 Ks, and really good at the death is where they sort of rate him. So that's probably one of the reasons. The other thing, he's a real big power hitter, and when he gets going, he can score pretty quickly. So obviously 2 things that are pretty vital in T20 cricket, and it's led him to a $2.88 million payday. So good luck to him. So the competition's set to start around April 11. Wait and see how things are going, sort of COVID-wise at that stage. But there'll be a lot of cricketers hoping that the competition goes ahead.
Certainly with that money on the line. As long as the games are played, they get their money. But if there's nothing happening, they don't see a cent. Jeff Smith, we appreciate all the updates from the IPL auction. Of course, you can watch the IPL on Fox Cricket.